by their peers. That's what Sheryl Sandberg says in her book, Lean In. But our next guest says that's not the case. Debbie Madden, CEO of Cyrus Innovation, joins us to discuss this now. This is obviously a real hot topic. And a lot of women have made this complaint for a long time. As they move up the corporate ladder, at least, the more animosity that they feel.
Yeah, that is true. And this topic is fascinating to me, and it's gotten so much press since Lean In. And Sheryl Sandberg claims that likability for women is negatively linked with success. But for men, the reverse is true. It's positively linked. And she goes so far as to say that any other claim is actually indefensible. Well,
now, are you going to make the indefensible now?
I will. I will defend it. And here's why. So much has been going into researching if this is true or not. 3 months ago, Zengler and Folkman did a 360-degree likability study, and they actually found the opposite. They found both men and women take a likability hit as they climb the corporate ladder, but that men actually fare worse. But they go on further and say that the more effective you are as a leader, the more likable you are, whether you're a man or a woman.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, what do I care if somebody likes me or not if I'm going to be successful? You know, get behind me, I'm going to lead the way. With this likability nonsense, really, who cares? Who cares if you're likable? I'm tired of women worrying about whether or not they're likable or not if they're successful.
Absolutely. Here's the thing. I don't believe that these studies are trying to predict the future. They're trying to raise questions. Right? I'm living this. I'm a female CEO of a tech company. And I do believe and do agree with Sandberg that a true subconscious gender bias does exist. But you know what? That hasn't stopped me. And I believe that you can be effective, successful, and likable. And it's more about, as leaders, women and men, we have a responsibility to drive results and be effective.
So long as you believe that you're smart and you're a nice person and you're going to be great to your workers and you're going to be successful, I say likability should not be a factor in women worrying about
Well, is it a factor, though, Debbie? I mean, you want to implement a plan. You've got a business model. You've got marching orders. Do your ideas work better when the people that you're giving them to like you, or does that not matter?
It absolutely matters.
Will people go the extra mile because they like Debbie, the CEO, or are they just there to do their job?
And here's the thing. Employees want to like their leaders, right? Whether it's a CEO, a middle manager, or a supervisor. And when you have likability, you have trust. And I've always believed that if you are an effective leader, you know what your values are. Mine are courage, honesty, and fairness. Likability will come from that. It's not enough just to be likable, but people want to like you. They want you to do well, and they trust you more if they believe that you are on their side, and that's what it's about.
And that has nothing to do with gender.
You know, women have been a subject of the unconscious gender bias, or the subconscious, rather, gender bias for a long time. And as much as I believe that that's true and that exists, it's not the deciding factor. It's not something that you should hang up a flag and say, therefore, I shouldn't even try.
Right. All right. Well, you know what? This is something that's going to continue. We like it when you bring in your perspective on it. So hopefully we'll come back and talk about it some more.
You have great likability, by the way.
Thank you. See, I agree. I agree.